football memory isn't one specific time. It's more a tradition after the games. Me and some of the boys head over to the Dutch Goose and, discuss about the game and the details and what went on during the field and, like some things that went on during the sidelines and just all the little small things that happen during the game. And I think it's really fun, and it brings us closer together because it sort of lets us talk about sort of what we felt during the game, and also just like we can all relate to each other, all the bumps and bruises, and just sharing that over some burgers, wings, and fries is really fun.
I came out here not knowing anybody. Being able to have that group of guys to lean on immediately was super great. Just something I'll carry with me throughout my life, I think.
My biggest takeaway is probably like the amount of love and trust that comes into our organization and like how that benefits us. And it just shows that like we don't got a lot of guys and we got a lot of injuries, but we got a lot of love and a lot of respect, and that takes us a long way.
Dom, I just want to thank you for really helping me out this year. Like, I wasn't a big DB, and coming into this year, I had only played 1 year of corner, like actually starting a full season. So it was definitely hard for me to like actually learn the position.
My favorite thing about Menlo football is just going out with all my brothers and balling. My biggest takeaway is definitely principle number 5, love your brother. We've been with the same guys since freshman year, and it's just great going out every day, putting in the work and getting better.
Coach, like I said, it's great to have you back at Menlo, and I know in the short time that I've known you, we've become close friends, and you've been a great coach for me. I always love your enthusiasm.
Hey Coach Gio, I just want to thank you for everything you've done this season, being the wide receiver coach. You've done so much for me, and I can speak for the other receivers, you've done so much for them as well.
With the kick.
My favorite play was our homecoming game versus Hillsdale. We ran a play called Flush where Court and Ralston were pushing the quarterback out of the pocket and I was coming off the edge. We got there, but quarterback ended up throwing a pass. I was able to bat it down, and Court caught it for a 0-yard pick six.
One thing we definitely echo like every day, and we talk about it every day, is loving your brother. Like that's the biggest thing I've learned throughout all 4 years. Like I've definitely gotten super close with my senior classmates, so it's definitely one of the biggest things I've taken away.
Yeah, so my favorite Menlo football memory is probably not one specific memory, but really any memories kind of with the team together and the team together time, especially with a kid named Avery Romaine, who always kind of lightens the team mood and people make jokes with him about him, and he really lightens the mood of the team.
Coach McAdams, I'll never be able to thank you enough for all the support you've given me over these 4 years. I'll never forget my freshman year when you stayed in that hospital room with me till 2 a.m.
Thank you so much for welcoming me into the D-line group around week 5 this year. You really helped me so much to understand the nuances of the position and just being a great person to be around. You're probably one of the top 5 funniest people I've ever met. So it's just been great being around you.
It was just really special to feel. I mean, they're my teammates. They've been with me through ups and downs, every single situation, and I love them, and I know I'm very lucky to have them.
My thoughts looking back on the season are I'm really proud of the team. We just all came together to overcome all these odds that were against us, all the injuries and all the tough games we had, and we fought together to overcome that all.
Menlo football memory used to be sophomore year when we beat Sacred Heart, but I think now it has to be when we're going to beat Sacred Heart and during our senior year to finish off an undefeated season. It hasn't happened yet. I'm filming it now before this, but I know we're going to win, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Fakes the handoff. Shovel pass to big court Halsey, and he's in for the touchdown.
Coach Lopez has always been a great role model for the team and I since freshman year. He's our lead defensive coach, and he's been helping us during practices get ready for the games, and it really shows during our game time. And I think that he's just been overall a great role model and helping our offense in terms of running backs in the line and our defense as a whole.
I'd also like to thank Coach Jaden for helping out with the wide receivers and the DBs, and Coach Grady for helping out with the wide receivers and giving us speeches before game day.
I'd really like to thank Coach McAdams. In the 2 years he's coaching me, he's really made a positive impact on my football experience, and he has for my fellow teammates as well.
I would just like to thank Coach Kevin, who helps out with the quarterback and the special teams, for all that he's done for us this year. And as a quarterback, I think that Kevin has really helped my growth because he played quarterback as well, and he really understands our offense and everything that we have to do in terms of our reads and our footwork and everything. So I'd just like to thank Kevin for being a great influence for everyone on the team.
I'd like to thank Coach Lubo. He's been a really reassuring coach since freshman year. I really like how he lets us play with freedom. I think this attributes to how good a coach he is, because come game day, he knows we're going to execute. He knows that he coaches us well, and he knows that we're going to do our job.
Look at that. Look at that. Get up, Bob, get up!
Going back to receive for the Knights is number 11, Brandon. Go by. And cheers when it goes by. Day by day. Day by day. We got better and better. We got better and better. Do it again, baby. Do it again, baby. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. Like a day, like a day.
every time Sergio just takes off and runs, it just, as a football fan and I'm like his friend, it's so magical and majestic to watch him just trust his instincts and go. And I'm always like brace myself when he hits the ground, but it's just so fun to watch, and he's such a great player and so just magical with the ball.
I love you. I love you.
Thank you, Coach Smith, for all that you've done for us. We love you. Thank you for the lessons that you've taught us. You know, sacrifice, respect, trust, and love. Those five principles will stay with us for the rest of our lives. And, you know, pushing forth as a team, I'd like to thank you for being so intense, as your attitude in many games, I believe, rubs off on the team in the best way possible, and that's why we have so much success.
Coach Samuels, I want to shout you out for being such an awesome presence on the field. Thank you for turning our offense around these past couple of years. It's something that I love being a part of, playing your up-tempo offense and really just letting us have the ball and doing what we can. I really appreciate all the trust that you have in our skill positions and our quarterback, as well as the line. And I also want to thank you for being such an open and honest person and really teaching me how to be incredibly honest with myself and with other people. Thank you.
I want to thank all the trainers, Sam, Steph, Aubrey, Jesse, just for helping me on the field when I get injured. You guys help me get back on the field as soon as possible, and you know, hold me back when I'm not ready to but want to come back. You guys know what's best, and I thank you for that. But also just off the field, being there for me. You know, when we have a scoring drive on offense and I come back on the field, you guys are always there for the double fist bump, which helps me stay like just focused and calm throughout the rest of the game. And we're lucky to have you guys.
Listen up. Principle number 1.
Tell the truth.
Principle number 2.
Work harder than anyone else.
Principle number 3.
Care about one another.
Principle number 4.
And the draft.
Principle number 5.
Love your brother.
Only in the first.
Love your brother.
Right in the fourth.
Love your brother.
Menlo clap. Bring set. Set. Go. Go. Good job. Get some jacks. Get out of here. Love you.